The body is a guide. The body is wise, intelligent, divine, perfect, beautiful. It knows what's right for you and healthy for you and where to go and when and how. The body is brilliant. And so many of us are taught that the body is shameful, unintelligent, ugly, stupid, something to neglect, something to criticize, ridicule, something to ignore, and that all we should do is get in our head, think about things, do the logistical puzzle, the math equation to decide what to do next for our body. Oh, if I eat this in this portion size and weigh it to this amount and eat it in this order because a textbook told me to, because a person told me to, because this is what I learned in my college health class or my health coaching certification, A plus B equals C, then I'll have it all figured out. And then my body will be good. Meanwhile, in that equation, never asking the body what it wants, never considering what the body wants, how it feels, what might nourish it. And so many of us are taught to live this way and almost be ashamed if our approach deeply considers the body and doesn't much include logic and charts and statistics, but simply asking the body what it wants. So many people will shame this approach. If you know intuitively, or even just asking your body, what do you want right now? Or how do you feel about this thing or this person or that opportunity or this space or that space? Is that the right thing for me right now? Is that going to nourish me? Is that going to feel energizing? Is that going to feel in alignment for me right now? A lot of people think that is silly. Meanwhile, the body is a guide. The body is showing us the way to the right food, people, places, things, opportunities, sensations, little moments, little tiny in-between moments without knowing in the head much at all. Isn't that funny? We're taught to basically cram our brains with information as if that's going to resolve our body's pains and confusions, as if that's going to solve our life. But I think it's so much simpler than that. I don't think you need to be well read. I don't think you need to know anatomy and physiology. I don't think you need to know all the nutritional information of every single food you eat. I don't think you need to know the latest stats on sleep or exercise or stretching or anything like that to know what your body needs. You really need to ask your body, follow your body's lead, explore it, see how it responds to things. Take note, take mental note, just observe. Just chart it in your own, self, how you respond to things. And as that evolves, keep observing. Have you noticed that it can be so simple? That listening to your body and finding a vibrant, healthy, easeful life in your body can be so much simpler than people make it. Because think about it, you go online and you can find one health professional, whatever that means, talking about food, saying this is how you should eat. Meanwhile, this person over here is saying no, eat like this. And this one over here is saying no, eat like this. And everyone's disagreeing on sleep and food and exercise and relationships and nourishment and everything. So what's the answer? It's confusing, isn't it? It's like a little headache. What's the answer? I'm trying to do the math and it's not adding up. So what if it is as simple as my body knows? My body is the guide. My body knows when to sleep. My body knows when to eat. My body knows what to eat. In fact, I think it becomes more confusing when we over intellectualize it. Have you felt that before? I have felt that so many times. I think about when I received a health coaching certification, and in the certification we learned about what some consider a healthy diet and exercise plan, and including weightlifting and sleep and stretching and all of that. And when I actually followed that, which felt like checking boxes. Oh, they said I need to weightlift this many days. Okay, done. I need to do cardio this many days. Okay. And as I was checking this box in my mind, I felt like I was getting further and further from my body. Isn't that interesting? I felt like I was doing what someone else was telling me was right for my body. Meanwhile, they don't know my body. And I wasn't even connecting to my body. I was checking boxes. I was doing as I was told. I felt like a robot, and I hated the way it felt. And after receiving the certification, which was in 2021, it took me time to unlearn that information and return to my body. And remember what it's like to listen to my body, listen to its guidance, feel how it's responding to the world and moments and foods and people and places and things and animals and nature and my phone and everything. How is my body responding? And it takes practice, and it's a dance. It's beautiful. It's evolving, it's ebbing, it's flowing, it's changing. And I, for me, and you for you, get to pay attention and follow the flow of it and learn the nuances of it and participate in this dance that is so in the body. It's beautiful. We are the dance. Isn't that interesting? And yet we've been told and taught from so many directions that the body isn't smart. The body is primitive. It's just animalistic. It's shameful. It's sinful. It's wrong. It's not academic. It's not intellectual. It's not crammed with, textbook knowledge, so it can't know. But I find it interesting because the more I apply textbook knowledge to my body, I somehow get further from my body. And sometimes we just need a reminder that the body is so wise. The body guides us, especially in a world that can often tell us, no, it doesn't know. No, it's silly. Your body's not dependable. Your body doesn't know more than the science. Your body doesn't know more than the doctors or the health coaches or the nutritionists. But you live in your body all day and night, and you experience all the nuances. You experience the little responses to everything. That could never fully be charted. Because even if you were in a lab and they followed you all day, that's not life. Even if someone charted your diet, there's too many nuances. You are too nuanced. I am too nuanced. It's beautiful. Sometimes we just need a reminder that the body is a guide. The body knows the way. The body will let you know what will nourish it, energize it, calm it down, feel good, feel free. And it's fun to practice listening to it, following its guidance, learning to trust it, paying attention, slowing down and observing and feeling how it communicates with you. This is my message for the day, that the body is a guide. The body is brilliant. The body is wise. The body will show you the way. And I'm going to cut the message off there, but come back for more if you want more on the subject, because it's been on my mind and I want to explore it more in conversation and, out in the world.